Okay, so today's topic, private conversations. Honestly, this one really times matters. How many of us just assume our messages are secure?
Right? I juggle chat apps every day, but hey, even I get confused. Signal, WhatsApp, Telegram, carrier pigeons. Wait, no carrier pigeons?
Laughs. Although pigeons would be pretty spy-proof. But seriously, let's break down why even using times encrypted apps doesn't always mean private. So, end-to-end encryption. That's the holy grail, right? Messages scrambled so only you and the recipient can read them. But there's a catch.
Hold up. I've seen Signal and WhatsApp both claim E2EE. But they're not the same?
Good catch. So WhatsApp does times use E2EE, but it's owned by Meta, which means metadata times who you're talking to, when, how often gets collected. Signal? No. Open source? Nonprofit. Doesn't even store phone numbers. That metadata difference? Huge. Times for privacy.
Oh, so times why activists always push Signal. But wait, even if I'm using Signal on a work phone.
Bingo! If it's a company device, they might see you're using Signal, not what times you say, but the fact you're using it, which could raise eyebrows. This whole workplace surveillance thing? It's why the ACLU's Daniel Gilmore says, use your own device.
Got it. So personal phone with personal data plan for anything sensitive. But how common times employer snooping?
Way more than people realize. MSNBC found 98% of major companies monitor digital activity, keyloggers, network sniffing. Even if your messages are encrypted, your employer sees times patterns. Which leads me to the printer thing.
Wait, printers? How's asterisk that times a privacy risk?
Oh man, this blew my mind. Most color printers embed tiny yellow dots, microdots, encoding the printer serial number, date, time. Found out about this from a recent CNN investigation. So if you print sensitive docs,
those dots could ID you. That's wild. Digital docs, though, they're safer, right?
metadata still lingers. Ever emailed a PDF? It might have your name, edit history, location. Tools like SecureDrop scrub that, but most people don't check. Journalists use Tor with Signal for maximum anonymity.
Wait, Tor versus VPN. Which is better? I always thought VPNs were security 101.
Great question. VPNs encrypt traffic and hide your IP, but the provider could log your activity. Tor bounces connections through volunteers globally, layers encryption. The EFF's Eva Galperin says, Tor's better for true anonymity, especially if you're at high risk.
So normal VPN maybe for streaming? Tor for whistleblowing?
Chuckles, basically. One last thing. Quantum computing. It's coming, and guess what? Could crack current encryption. But don't panic. NIST's already working on quantum-resistant algorithms.
Okay, ease my anxiety here. What can people do today to stay protected?
1. Signal on personal devices. 2. Avoid work tech for sensitive stuff. 3. Consider Tor for critical comms. 4. Check docs for metadata. And stay curious. Privacy tools evolve fast.
Love it. Keep those chats secure, folks. Next week, balancing security and convenience. Because encrypted apps shouldn't be a chore.